So Xi Jinping is singing a different tune, but America does not trust him. Biden still calls Xi Jinping a dictator. He's roping in more allies and strengthening American defenses against China. America has its eye on the Indo-Pacific. The Philippines is the linchpin of this new American game plan. Washington and Manila have signed a new deal. It's about nuclear power. No, not nuclear missiles. This is about nuclear power. They're calling it the 1-2-3 agreement. The Philippines wants nuclear energy, and they're working on the infrastructure, but they lack two important pieces. First, the equipment to generate nuclear power, and second, nuclear material, the kind that is needed for the reactors. And this is where America comes in.
When this agreement goes into effect, the United States will be able to share equipment and material with the Philippines as they work to develop small modular reactors and other civilian nuclear energy infrastructure.
The U.S. will provide the missing pieces to the Philippines. They're also promising investments. And what does Manila get from this? Energy independence, according to President Marcos.
Nuclear energy is one area where we can show that the Philippines-U.S. alliance and partnership truly works for our peoples, our economies, and the environment.
Sounds like a win-win. Biden is paying attention to the Philippines, especially on the defense front. Last month, Washington gave $100 million to Manila. What for? This is foreign military financing. The Philippines wants some new choppers. They're considering the Chinook helicopter, a made-in-America weapon. So this money will probably be used there. And the Philippines is important for the U.S. Biden is not the only president to recognize this. His predecessors also liked to keep Manila close. From 2015 to 2022, the Philippines got more than $1 billion from the U.S. This was American military assistance, more than $1 billion. Manila is the largest recipient of it in the Indo-Pacific. Expect this assistance to continue and for Washington to cut more checks to Manila, because the U.S. has some prime real estate to protect. Take a look at this map. What does it show? American bases in the Philippines, the military sites that U.S. forces have access to. How many are there? 9 bases. America has access to 9 bases in the Philippines. Earlier, the U.S. had access to 5 of them. But this year, they signed a new deal, and that gave the U.S. access to 4 more bases. So they now have a total of 9. Now let's zoom out a bit. Look where these bases are. In the neighborhood of the South China Sea and Taiwan, 2 of the biggest flashpoints if the US and China ever go to war, their biggest bones of contention, Taiwan and the South China Sea. If war breaks out, these bases will play a big role. They will have many training exercises together. Thousands of troops participate. So a large American contingent keeps flying in and out of the Philippines. And the pattern is evident. U.S. military presence is expanding, and the Philippines is central to America's plans. What does that mean for the rest of us, for this region? America is bolstering its defense against China while also talking to it. And it's also making the region more volatile. The Indo-Pacific is becoming a more dangerous place.